On Wednesday, Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau visited UN headquarters for the first time since becoming leader of his country.
Yeah, it seems like all we hear about in Canada these days is how great Justin Trudeau is and blah blah blah, and that he's a feminist and blah blah blah. Oh my god. Okay, you know what? I would much prefer to have Justin Trudeau be our Prime Minister as opposed to the last guy that we had, Stephen Harper, because he was fucking terrible. He was fucking... I wouldn't say he was like as bad as George W. Bush was, but he was pretty bad. Oh my god. But, you know, at least Justin is not him. But, you know, it feels like we kind of went from the frying pan into the fryer here. I was on Kotaku in Action a few days ago, and there was a thread that said, do you feel as though Kotaku in Action has ruined Canada for you? Well, you know, to some extent it has. The whole friggin' Gregory Allen Elliott case is just... I was like, what the fuck, Canada? What the hell is wrong with you? You used to be such an awesome country, especially when I was younger. Now it kind of seems like you suck. But anyways, let's continue watching this video.
The reason for this self-proclaimed feminist to talk about gender equality.
I think one of the things...
Again, and this is another thing that he always seems to talk about, is gender equality. Like, yeah, okay, I agree that gender equality is important, but I promote equality of opportunity, and Trudeau likes to promote equal outcome. We know this because he made his cabinet of 50% women and 50% men. I'm kind of surprised he didn't throw in a couple of trans people in there too. But for fuck's sakes, like I don't inherently disagree with a gender equal cabinet. But what I do disagree with is how he went about it. You know, I don't even care if the cabinet is 100% women. I don't give a shit. As long as they're the best people for the job. That's all I care. But, you know, that's not important to Trudeau here. It's more important that we have this diverse cabinet that looks like Canada than it is to have, you know, competent cabinet ministers. You know, he's appointed people from like every ethnicity, which, you know, I don't think is you know, that bad of an idea, really. And he's also like appointed I believe there's a Muslim in cabinet now, which again I don't inherently disagree with. But were these people appointed because they were the best people for the job, or because there was something different about them, like the fact that they were a Muslim, or the fact that they were of a minority ethnicity? That's what I want to know.
Things that we've seen in groups like these is an extraordinary range of people from different backgrounds, different communities, different political ideologies come together around the essential principle that is respect for women's rights, for equality, and indeed people standing up loud and proud to proclaim themselves as feminists.
Okay, as the fucking Prime Minister, you should be able to answer this question, and that question is, name one right that women have that men do. Just one. That's all I want, Justin. If you can do that, you know what? I'll start calling myself a feminist, which I technically kind of do. I look at the dictionary definition, the one that all the radical feminists hide behind, and I say, yeah, you know, I can definitely get behind gender equality. But by definition, most feminists who call themselves feminists aren't feminists.
Later, he talked feminism and female empowerment with UN Women Head Phumzile Mlambo Ngucha.
And I'm sure that she loves the fact that he is so handsome.
I'm going to keep saying loud and clearly that I am a feminist until...
Hear me roar.
until it is met with a shrug. It shouldn't be something that creates a reaction. It simply is saying, I believe in the equality of men and women, and I believe that we still have an awful lot of work to do to get there.
Sure, Justin. You know, I agree that we should have gender equality. I think we should have gender or equal opportunity. But, like, what's there to do here? I mean, you keep on talking about how there's so much work to be done in terms of gender equality and blah, blah, blah. But you don't ever do anything. I don't ever see you doing anything that's of any consequence here. Mind you, you've only been Prime Minister for about 6 months. Actually, 6 months tomorrow. But, like, what is there to do? Just give me one thing that that needs to be done, Justin. Just that. That would be awesome. One thing. But no, you'd rather just keep on talking about it and, you know, keep on looking good to these fucking feminazis. Oh, God. You know, at times like this, I almost kind of miss Stephen Harper. Almost. Not really, though. Because, you know, Stephen Harper was he was an elected dictator is what he was. But, you know, if you want to keep on shouting feminist and then wonder why everyone kind of just goes, fuck off, Justin. It's because you keep on yelling feminist. If you want to say you're a feminist, alright. Good for you. It's like those people with, you know, we've all seen people with like 1 million religious bumper stickers. I am a Christian. 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 Basically is all they say. And we're like, yeah, okay, we get it. That's fine. You want to be a Christian, you can be a Christian. You want to be of any religion, including feminism, that's fine. Go for it. We don't really, I don't think most people really care. Honestly, was it only like 24% of Canadian women actually identify as feminist? Or something like that. I might be misremembering that statistic, but, oh, God. Just never ends with you. And that's it. So yeah, the UN is, you know, kind of fucking useless these days. You know, if you want to promote gender equality, don't bother doing it in Canada, because we've achieved gender equality in Canada. Promote gender equality in places like Saudi Arabia and the Muslim world, where women actually are oppressed. And also a lot of places in Africa. I know there's like in Northern Africa, there's a lot of Muslims in Northern Africa, but in like Central and Southern Africa, you know, the Congo comes to mind. Not the best place in the world to be a woman. Why don't you try to do some actual good instead of some imaginary good here? You know, I can't decide if you are a good politician or just a stupid politician. Because you keep on going on about a problem that actually doesn't exist and portraying yourself as a hero. But this, like I said, this problem doesn't exist, Justin. And you need to get this through your head. Sure, things aren't perfect. After all, this is a society created by humans. But, like I said, go after the most critical issues first. Go after Saudi Arabia. Call out the Muslim countries on their atrocious record when it comes to human rights. Instead of just sitting here in Ottawa saying, I'm a feminist, blah, yay, me! Do some actual good, for fuck's sakes. That's all I have for now. Steve Talon out.